Red Pill movement and its influencers have been around for a while now, and honestly, dissecting its sheer hypocrisy has become almost too easy. But for the simpletons who still don't see it, well, Unplugged Society welcomes you to watch this video. To really break down the Red Pill movement, we have to talk about Andrew Tate. Love him or hate him, he has been the face of this movement since 2022. How did he gain popularity? Just your classic affiliate marketing model, flooding everyone's feed with his content. Some call him a marketing genius. Me, I don't buy it. If you're willing to be controversial, to say things that incite anger or restlessness gaining popularity in this age of the internet, it's easy. A man in his mid to late 30s, tatted up, smoking cigars, driving exotic cars, surrounded by half-naked women, saying outrageous things. It's like the plot of a bad anime series, and of course, people are going to consume it. We're already addicted to mindless scrolling. Why not watch a middle-aged man act like a clown and stir the pot? Honestly, it says more about us than it does about him. Tate exploits some core flaws in society. First, greed. We live in a materialistic world, and him flashing his wealth, it's like dangling a shiny object in front of the crowd. Of course, the materialistic masses are going to flock to him like flies. Then there's lust. He uses women as a bait to attract individuals who feel deprived of love and affection. He sells them the idea that materialism is the key to winning a woman's attention. It's a sad, transactional view of relationships, one that reduces people to objects. And let's not forget objectification. Tate promotes his sociopathic worldviews where people are only worth keeping around if they provide some form of value, beauty, wealth, or service. If they don't, they're just useless cogs in the machine. Cut them off. It's a cold, dehumanizing way to see the world. Ah, yes, the classic phrase, escape the matrix. But here's the irony: Tate has created his own matrix. A matrix where the goal of life is to be financially wealthy and emotionally detached. A matrix where women are measured like used cars, objectified, and yet sleeping with multiple women is also promoted. Wait, what? On one hand, you want women to have no body count, but on the other, you encourage men to sleep around. Isn't that just flawed logic? Can someone explain this to me? Because it sounds like a whole lot of hypocrisy wrapped in a shiny red pill bow. At the end of the day, the red pill movement isn't about empowerment or enlightenment. It's about selling a fantasy that preys on insecurity, greed, and loneliness. And while it's easy to point fingers at Tate, we also need to ask ourselves, why are so many people buying into this? What does it say about us as a society? Maybe it's time we unplugged from the matrix, not the one Tate talks about, but the one he's created. Because real freedom, it doesn't come from objectifying others or chasing material wealth. It comes from seeing people, not as cogs in a machine. Just a thought. And this is where I end my rant.